Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank into the Nexus. I seriously waited like 2 seconds after I ended the last episode, then just kept talking to continue the second episode. And this is another point where I was kind of talking about where I'm going to try to just run past these enemies because I don't need to kill them to progress. It would just be a lot more helpful to kill them because then they wouldn't be in my way and trying to kill me. But anyways, this is one of those points where you have to jump from platform to platform. But obviously here you can jump or aim and just jump to the next platform. But there are other points in the game where you have to use like the magnet boots to get on here, but you can't just jump from platform to platform, which is kind of weird. I should probably kill this enemy, because I know from previous playthroughs when I'm trying to get through here, I do actually need to kill some of them, even though I'd like to just totally speed run it. And that was probably another set of enemies that I should have killed, but just use my awesome dodging skills to run around them. They have terrible aim. There we go. I would almost say Stormtrooper status achieved, but they're not firing quite fast enough for that. But again, I should probably kill these guys. The platform that I'm supposed to be getting to is right there, which you can actually get to before that space debris knocks it out of the way, but it's just a lot easier once the debris is out of the way. And again, just go through here while the ship is trying to destroy you over there, which is pretty interesting. And you can see that there's what's called like a grab strip or a mag platform or whatever you want to call it on the side of that ship, which I actually missed the first time because the ship comes around and tries to ram you again, and I missed it and I couldn't jump on. And then when it came around the third time, or I guess second time, I missed it again and got hit. But anyways, so yeah, now you just gotta climb on here, and then that's... I probably could have just kept that few minutes on the end of the last episode, but oh well. Because now it's time for another cutscene, and apparently they didn't realize that you jumped on the back of that ship, so yeah, they think you died. So yeah, now it's another cutscene, and I don't know how you got into the ship, and the ship looks a lot bigger on the inside, kind of like a TARDIS, but maybe not, I don't know. It could just be my perception, and again, this is probably a better place to end the first episode, even though I totally am going to keep my decision to end the episode earlier. But yeah, I probably should have ended it here. That would have been a much better place. But anyways, again, leave comments either in this episode or the last episode on whether or not you think I should keep longer episodes or shorter episodes, like 10 to 20 minutes or 30 to 60 minutes type of thing. If I have longer episodes, I'll probably upload them less often. If I have shorter episodes, I'll upload them more often. Basic stuff like that. And then here's my question. How did Clank get in a different box than Ratchet? Like, why would they split up? It just doesn't make any sense. But it does make sense for this little cutscene part, because then you can make the whole joke about, yeah, you can't, well, not really a joke, but make the whole point about not being able to stay in the box forever, because he's all sad because he lost the robots that I have no emotional connection to. So yeah, that happened. And also, dang it, I should have mentioned this in the last episode. I'll probably still put a link in the description of the other episode. But I was watching another Let's Play of someone playing this, really just to get another perspective. I had already beaten the game and everything, but the other person I was watching was playing through the game firsthand, didn't experience anything, so he was playing totally blind, not like with a blindfold, but just he hadn't played any of the game before. Anyways, what was I gonna say? The other person, they don't talk through the cutscenes and other dialogue, and I think they have better. Okay, sorry. Looking at the text message, but I need to make this right. What was I gonna say? All right, the other person on the Let's Play, they don't talk through the cutscenes and the dialogue. So if you want, you can check out their. I'm gonna put a link to their Let's Play in the description. And they should have way more episodes uploaded than I do by now. So you can go check them out if you want to watch a Let's Play that doesn't talk through the cutscenes and everything. And before I go that way, there's actually, yeah, I'll just go through here this way, because I'll be coming back to this point. There was a bunch of boxes over there where I could have gotten a bunch more bolts, but not entirely necessary at the moment, even though I will be getting pretty much all the bolts. And even though at the very beginning I was making sure I destroy everything and getting all the bolts and everything. Now I'm still going to be destroying stuff, but I'm not going to be like hunting down every single bolt that comes out of the boxes and everything. And you can destroy these like tables and chairs and other stuff to get bolts. And again, bolts are very useful. I already have 12,000, which you would think like, wow, that's a lot of money, but it's really not. That's probably only like $120, like if every bolt was a penny. If you weren't listening or weren't able to tell the dialogue, they're talking about how this planet, or this whole sector, is supposedly haunted. No, spoiler alert, it's not actually ghosts. It's like some kind of interdimensional beast called the Nethers, but that'll be explained shortly enough. Use Titanium, that I'll explain later, and probably should have shot these guys before from a farther distance, but oops, I missed them with my grenade. Alright, and even for legendary difficulty, I guess the enemies don't have more health, maybe? They just do more damage, I guess. I don't know, but they seem to go down pretty quickly. But here we meet a Terrachnoid, which I'm sure was introduced in other games, probably in the first game as well, but I don't really remember them that well because it's been a while since I played a Ratchet and Clank game. But yeah, they give you Grab Tether, which is a new item, movement, not really a weapon, but tool, I guess, gadget type thing. I think it's pretty cool. It sort of reminds me of Portal, because you use the Grab Tether on these targets with circle as you're aiming, and then you just make a gravity thingy, and one of the themes for this game is gravity, which I think is kind of cool, but it's alright. Anyways, getting through these boxes and all that, getting some more bolts, and I think you can just walk under here without getting sucked up into the grab tether. Anyways, then you can delete, or not really delete, but deactivate the grab stream. You can actually do it just by targeting the stream itself and not just the actual what's it called, the actual like platforms or what are they called, surfaces that you're using, like the grav points, actual purple parts. You can just target the actual stream to get rid of the stream rather than get these parts. And also the stream will always push you towards the second point that you shoot rather than the first one that you shoot. So yeah, anyways, going on to use the Omni Blaster here, and I totally missed with that one shot, and there's no one to attack with that last shot. Alright, so here, these blue crystals that I got a little bit earlier are called Raritanium, that I use. Here, you buy some ammo and get the Temporal Repulsor and the Nightmare Box. I'm going to get the Nightmare Box because I really like it, and for some reason I just never really used the shotgun. And Tutorializer, blah blah. This confused me the first time because I thought I was actually spending Raritanium on a weapon that I don't actually use. It's just for the tutorial, you're not actually spending anything, which made sense and all that. But anyways, alright, so now you can upgrade the Omni Blaster, the Fusion Grenade, or the Nightmare Box. I'm actually going to prioritize first upgrading the, what's it called, the Omni Blaster, and I'm going to be prioritizing getting the bolts upgrade. So the way this works is, well, you know what, if you're going to play the game, you're going to go through the tutorial and you're probably going to figure it out anyways. But basically just you press X and then choose which upgrades to get, and when you have all the upgrades around one of those green mystery tiles, then you will unlock that mystery tile thing. So anyways, let's see with this Nightmare Box. It's basically a decoy if you've played Full Frontal Assault, or it's probably in other games as well. So it's the decoy that you just fire out, and then it will explode and get the attention, I was going to say gather the attention of the other enemies. It does a little bit of damage when it opens up, but at the moment it doesn't really do any other damage other than that. But it can be upgraded to deal damage to your opponents, and I think there was another enemy back there that I probably should have been paying attention to and trying to kill and all that, but it doesn't bother me too much. Alright, there we go. Now, something that I missed the first time I was playing through this game, well, not really the first time I was playing through this game, but the first time I was in this area, is right here. If you, long jump over there, there's a gold bolt, which you would think would give you a whole bunch of money, but unfortunately it's just used for unlockable type stuff. Well, not really unlockable, it's used for upgrading your weapons in challenge mode, which I'll get to later. You get to challenge mode after you've beaten the game, and here, this is one of those points where I was talking about, it looks more like magnet track rather than like a gravity track, and you can't jump to like another part on the track, which is kind of interesting. And again, why you can't really, or why it's a little bit of a difference between the grav boots and the mag boots. And here, just get those guys' attention. And they were just talking about how I could be anywhere and keep your eyes out, or keep your wits about you, or whatever they say. And just throwing in a couple of fusion grenades. And also the reason why I'm using the nightmare box before the other weapons is because there's an achievement type thing for using the nightmare box on all of the types of enemies. Not every enemy, but every type of enemy. And that one actually gave me a lot of trouble the first time I went through this game. I actually had to play through the game a second, well, probably like a third time by then. But I had to go through the game again to just use the fear box on everything in order to make sure that I actually got that skill point achievement thing. And this guy's pretty dangerous, which is another reason to get the nightmare box, to get his attention away from you, so that you can just go in and take the turret and use that. And of course he's right in the way. You can use the turret to destroy these boxes to give you a few more bolts. It takes a little while to destroy them. They're meant to be like your cover behind, something for you to hide behind while you're running away from this. You can destroy these gates. I don't think there's anything else you can destroy with it, or anything else you need to destroy. But in case you didn't notice, there was a gate back there by that pink grav tether pad thing, in order to use it later. Alright, so the last time, well, I kind of just paused real quick right then, and it's been like an hour since, like a second ago, because I had to go do some stuff. But anyways, you can also, actually, wait a minute, you can, I'm a little out of breath, but you can make 2 portals, or 2 grav streams. And here's another gold bolt that I actually found the first time I did this, which is pretty cool. But you just have to reverse the grav stream, not really reverse it, but just make it go this way, and just let's stop this grav stream. There we go. Because like I said, it goes in the direction of the second shot that you take. You can't just go back and forth on the stream, but then you can cross the streams so that you go through this way. Now there's another skill point. Let me show you the skill points. Here there's just a bunch. I'm not really sure if you can read it because of the quality of the video, but there's a whole bunch of things that you can do, kind of like mini achievements. And one of them is called Drop Zone, where you have to grab someone in a tether and then cancel them to make them fall off the edge. And there you go, skill point Drop Zone. And oh look, another bug where yeah, that guy is kind of stuck in the grav stream even though he's not there. So anyways, is that gonna, nope, that's not gonna fix the problem. Probably just gonna have to kill him. Although there's another achievement for killing enemies while you're in a grav stream. It's like while you're just floating there, if you kill 25 enemies, I think it is. So, let's see. Use that grav stream in that direction. Then while I'm in here, just kill those little spheres of fire and metal. But I don't think that fire that comes out of them is actually any kind of damage. I think it's just like their hovering ability. See, just a couple more shots on this guy. And there we go. Oh, and then there's some more enemies. So I'm just going to stay here in this little grav stream and launch my grenades at these guys from far away and stay in the stream, but just kind of avoid this guy or his attacks. And I'm going to get hit anyways. Just trying to kill a couple enemies. I'm not going to get all 25 at this point, but it would just be nice to get a few done early, so I don't have to worry about that later on. Alright, because I will be trying to get a full 100% walkthrough in this Let's Play, showing off all the gold bolt locations and hollow plans for the Rhino 7, and then, you know, all the achievements and everything. Alright, so trying to get rid of this guy. Can't shoot the people right in front of me, but Alright, so let's see, a couple more enemies to deal with. Don't have any more ammo for my Omni Blaster, so just switch through, get my grenade out. You can actually just tap triangle in order to switch back and forth between two weapons, but I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at knowing to have two weapons that I'm just going to be switching between. But anyways, let's see, get that tether going up that way. That one going this way, open up that, and where am I going? Right here is a bolt that you have to turn to lower that grab tether so you can actually jump into it. And unfortunately, well actually this is actually pretty good level design, I guess, because you can't use that bolt while there's still enemies, because they'll keep hitting you unless you use the nightmare box to sort of distract them while you use the bolt. But oh dang it, I just died because that was a lot of attacks right then, and it's on legendary, so I take a lot of damage. And like I probably said earlier, I'm probably going to be dying a lot just because it's a difficulty, and because of the whole hour difference thing, because I had to BRB and I left the recording still recording, so I just have to cut out like a whole hour of footage. I'm not really sure how long this episode is going to be, just a little bit longer. Just throw the grenade over there, and I don't have any more nightmare boxes. Did I just get one? No, I did not. Alright, what do I have with me? Grenade, right. Does quite a bit of damage. I think that does 12 damage, which is, like I said, quite a lot. Alright, not sure how much that one did. I think it was just 6. So maybe I got hit by 2, and that's why I did 12. But alright, that's why these guys are really bothersome, because they do a lot of damage and they take a lot of damage, and their grenades will go up on the ledge with you, and that's a really strong Gatling gun. Dang it, I don't have any grenades or nightmare boxes, and I'm about to fall off the edge. Okay. Oh yeah, then there's a thing over here, some ammo, and then there's a TNT box by some bolts to get you some more, or bolt boxes to get you some more bolts. You can actually see that through the grate on the other side, but you can only get it from this side. Right, is there anything up here? I don't think so. This is just another place for you to land later on or something. But alright, now I've got a fusion grenade, which will help get that guy, or not. I thought I was going to get him off the... oh dang it, I shouldn't have jumped. But I thought that grenade was going to help knock him off the turret, and I think that's actually going to set me back before I started fighting them. Dang it. I don't actually have to put the tether before I lower it, but just a preference, I guess. Let's get this ammo, just a couple more fusion grenades. I could probably go back and get a little bit more ammo back there, but I suppose I should just try to fight this off with whatever ammo I have. And if I keep dying too much, then I'll just like cut out a try or two. Let's see, just use my Omni Blaster on this guy, because I want to do it while I'm in the stream, but now I'm too far down. Alright, geez, that grenade does a lot of damage. Great, nightmare box. Let's use my grenades on these guys that also use grenades. I'm not sure if I actually hit them with that. Let's see, come on. And, alright, so I'm out of ammo for the grenade on that one. And just get that guy before his grenade kills me, and run away from the Gatling gun. And use a nightmare box. Oh look, my Omni Blaster now is a dual Omni Blaster, because it's at level 3, which is actually the max level for beginner weapons, or on the non-challenge mode. So now I've got 2 Omni Blasters, which is pretty cool. Get that over with, get a bunch of HP right there, and now once I operate this turret, more enemies are going to be coming in from that side, which is why they give you the turret to be able to take them down pretty easily. And then you can maybe take down that drop ship over there. I think I'm just hitting the tree right now, but I think you might be able to take it down if you use the turret. And you still take a little bit of damage when they shoot you, obviously when you're using the turret. But for a second there, that nightmare box actually scared me because I thought it was an enemy. But alright, get a little more ammo just for the fun of it, even though actually I don't need to get ammo right now because I'm about to go back to where I was earlier and actually need to turn this turret around so I can shoot this thing. Alright, and And then there's this little info bot type thing, which is different from the info bots on other games, which maybe it's just specifically a different type of info bot type thing. I don't know. But you can still watch these cutscenes, and again, you would probably have to watch another Let's Player to actually watch these cutscenes. And again, in case you forgot, I'll put a link in the description of pretty much all these videos for another Let's Player that does this game, who actually pays attention to the cutscenes and stuff. And I've already watched this before, the first time I played through it, so now I don't really care too much about it, but I really wish I could skip it, because I just want to skip through these cutscenes. But now all these Renekton's are just saying that, oh yeah, I used to be no one, but then I joined Destructipalooza, and now I kill stuff, and that was a joke. They're not actually called Renekton's. It was a joke that I made because of other YouTubers that compare alligator-type people to Renekton from League of Legends. But anyways, it's not important at all. And I like how that kind of looks like, in my opinion, like an axe, or sort of like an Omni-wrench, but like axified or something. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be something else. Maybe it's supposed to be an axe, but that looks like a skull, because it's supposed to be a skull. But anyways, I have to go to the Destructipalooza to get a jetpack, which is, like they say, oddly specific prize for just, or it's an oddly specific prize because Clank is supposed to use the jetpack in order to do stuff. However, I don't need to go there yet, because here, if you use select, you can go to the map. So here you can see that I'm supposed to go to the right, and go through all that area, and the left was sort of optional. I mean, you kind of need to go through there eventually, but whether or not you go on the left first or the right first is sort of optional. But anyways, now that we have more Raritanium, now I can get more upgrades on my weapon, so it now has more ammo and more range, and picks up more bolts when you use it. Alright, so it's still only 35% complete, and I still have to upgrade all these things. Now, another interesting thing about it is that you have to upgrade, or not really upgrade, but you have to use your weapons in order to level them up, so that you have more upgrades to upgrade them with on this page, but you need more Raritanium to upgrade them, and obviously Raritanium is kind of rare to pick up. But I think there was some that I could have gotten over here, maybe, that I missed, or I don't remember. Anyways, I'm going to end off the episode here, because this is a pretty good spot to end off, and then I will obviously continue on later. So, with all that being said, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.